Hey guys, I don't even know what day it is. It's in the quarantine still. Not quarantine. We're not really all that quarantined, but I wanted to jump on here and I wasn't gonna do any more videos or anything today. I just to be honest, I'm kind of sick of looking at the computer screen all day long. But as I was walking by, I just saw my computer and I was thinking because I just got out of the shower, just got back from a run, that I really need it. And that kind of, as I was running, I was thinking that maybe this is something I should talk about, and maybe it's something that really needs to be brought to attention. That everybody is, with everything that's going on in our country right now with physical health, obviously very, very scary, very, very important. But one thing that isn't really getting talked about a lot, and I've seen some things, so I'm really proud of the people that are really helping to take care of this both for themselves and for kids, is the mental health side of it. Um, Someone that struggles with mental health himself, I can definitely relate to and understand the anxiety that's going on right now, with family, with loved ones, with anything. I mean, it's tough. I mean, any battle that somebody's facing, it's a hard deal. I mean, we've got parents that are not teachers that are being expected to teach their kids, and teachers that are doing the best they can. I am one. We're doing the best that we can to not overwhelm people and not overwhelm parents, but still be able to give our kids what they need. And it's tough. We read so much negativity on TV. We see so much negativity on TV. And today was a rough day for me. I even told, I went in and was doing a couple things in the school and just kind of said to my boss that I just said, um, I don't know what that was. My wife's phone is hooked up to the speaker. I don't know what she's, I probably don't want to know. But anyway, I just said, it's not good today. Today I'm not doing good. And it's okay to say that. Like it's okay to tell people that. It's okay to talk about it. And that's, in fact, it's more than okay. It's needed. And I just kind of went on with my day and had a couple of meetings and did some lessons online, and just got some stuff ready to roll it all out next week and whatnot. And then I had a phone call, and then someone asked me today, they could tell that it wasn't the best day for me, and they just said, okay, we talked about what we wanted to talk about, and they said, what are you doing for you? And that's what I want to challenge everybody to do today, tonight, whenever you watch this. It doesn't matter. You could watch this, I mean, when all this is said and done, you could watch this when all this is over, and it wouldn't matter. But what are you doing for you? Because I've had so many people tell me they're, joking or not, I'm on the verge of a nervous breakdown. You know what? I don't think that's much of a cry. That's not far off. I think we're all on the verge of a nervous breakdown right now. So we really got to stop and think, what are we doing for you? Now, kids, we talk about this all the time. We talk about that there's no such thing as a bad feeling. I teach this to kids from kindergarten to fifth grade. Okay, there's no such thing as a bad feeling. It's what you do about that. So we talk about, when we talk in our social skills lessons, guys, you've heard this. We talk about tools. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about, for a minute, talk about a couple of my tools and some things that I use to kind of combat some of those feelings. And maybe it's something that can help you. Maybe it's not. Maybe it just, if nothing else, what I wanted to do is get you thinking. And, maybe the things that we normally do, we aren't able to do. And that's one thing I'm struggling with right now. Anybody that knows me knows that my second home is the gym. And I haven't been able to go for a considerable amount of time, and that's driving me insane. I mean, it's not just the exercise. I can exercise outside. I can exercise in my basement. It's actually going to the gym, getting out, getting some me time, talking to people, just feeling like I'm doing something for myself. but just not being able to do that. You know, some people use shopping, some people use movies, some people use dining out, going out with friends, you know, doing whatever you want to do. But there's many other things that you can do. For me, I'm not even going to pick up one. I'm just going to show you. That's a whole table of books. Not the Dogman ones. Those aren't mine. Those are the kids. We had some reading time today. But the rest of them are mine. Reading is a big thing for me. You know, just kind of lets me dive into other people's worlds. You know, other worlds. Just kind of forget about what's going on in my head, and it puts me in somebody else's head. You know, you look around too. You saw I got my shaker, supplements, different supplements and things. Obviously, being a demo athlete, I get the privilege of representing a great company of Magnum. So, and also I got right here, probably one of my number one tools in the world. She always knows. Yeah, see, she's looking. Oh, she's all embarrassed now. That's my dandy. She's my girl. See, I got my heating pad on. So that's what I want everybody to think about. And I know that, you know, this channel is mainly meant for funny stuff. It's meant for valuable things. It's meant for connections. But what I want this to do is really help you make a connection with yourself and realize that our kids need to do that as well. You know, and they see the stress in us. They see the anxiety in us. Sometimes we just need to stop and just stop. You know, my kids have been unbelievable when it comes to all this stuff. You know, they have been absolute angels. I've had meetings online. They've been quiet as church mice. And if you know my kids, they're not quiet as church mice. So to expect them to be and to not, they've been phenomenal. And you know what, I just told the kids, I said, you know what, you guys have worked hard Monday and Tuesday. I know that. I said, tomorrow we're just gonna have a chill day. You know, there's nothing that we need to turn. I mean, it's gonna be there tomorrow. You know, there's nothing that we can do that isn't gonna be there tomorrow. We're gonna read. We're gonna do your thing. I mean, I'm a teacher. That's just me in nature. But we're also going to make some memories. We're going to have some fun. We're going to probably go out. I'm going to take the kids out for lunch somewhere, support some of the local. We're going to do drive-thru, of course. You know, we got to keep safe. But, you know, it's important that if you have the means to be able to do that too, because there's a lot of stressed out people there when it comes to financials now. We're fortunate right now that we don't have to deal with that stress. But for those of you that are, I pray for you. I know people already that have lost jobs, places that have shut down. I can't even imagine. You know, I've went through financial struggles. I've never been, you know, a rich kid. I've never been a rich guy. But we do okay right now, and I'm okay with that. But for those of you that are not, I pray for you. And just know that if you're watching this, if there's anything that I can do, anything you need, don't be afraid to ask. I've had to ask. I know it's hard. I know asking for help is hard, but don't be afraid to ask. You know, I've said in my videos, you know, parents, if there's anything you need when it comes to the schooling, don't be afraid to ask. Well, if there's anything you need, anybody that's watching this, don't be afraid to ask. Okay, and that's the message. Just don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to talk and use your tools. Find what you can do for you. And if that's something I can help you with, private message me, call me, text me. I don't care. I'll talk anytime, because I would rather get a phone call at 2 in the morning than a phone call at 10 in the morning, if you know what I mean. So please just make sure that we're taking care of ourselves in this time. Yes, I'm a teacher. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you kids that are probably watching this, you still got to do your work. You can't just all of a sudden, see, that thing keeps going back. I don't know what that is. Driving me insane. But as I was saying, we just got to take care of ourselves, take care of our kids. If we see that our kids need a break, it's just like school. We as teachers are in tune to that. You as parents know your kids. If they're overwhelmed, take a break. Okay? But the message is to everybody. Take a break. Good night, everybody.